If you read 1 Samuel 2 and verse 26, a great servant of God by name Samuel, hear what the Bible says. The child Samuel grew on and was in favor with God and with man. The child Samuel grew and was with favor with God and with man. If you look at the exploit of Samuel, this guy was valid in all areas for God. He was a priest for God because he was the one that sacrificed on the altar of God. He was a priest for God. Remember when the mother came to God and said to God, there is an error in the process of serving you in the temple. What was the error? A man called Eli was the priest in charge. Eli had two sons. One was Hophni and the other was Phinehas. If you consider their life, the sacrifice people bring to church to serve God, the sons of the priest, they will carry the sacrifice. Even the one that belonged to God, they will consume it. And ladies and gentlemen, even God was angry. People now started coming to the altar of God and not getting solution, because what they are giving to God as a sign that they have come, the man's children will eat them. And the woman called Hannah noticed it, that these people have defied the temple, and he said to God, give me a son and I will turn that son to a priest that will not do what Hophni and Phinehas are doing. And Hannah was given a son that same year, and he brought the son back whose name became Samuel. And hear what the Bible says. When God wanted to separate him from Hophni and Phinehas, because there is a level of favor you will have to still becomes a problem. There's a level of rest God has given to you to still become a problem. So for Samuel not to end up like Hophni and Phinehas, what happened? God showed Samuel favor. He grew in favor with men and with God. He grew in favor with men and with God. And that's why Samuel's life was distinctive, different. He was a priest. Samuel was a priest. Samuel was a prophet. His word never fell to the ground. His word never fell to. He was a priest. He was a prophet. And he was also a judge. He was occupying the 3 tiers of government. As prophetic as the guy was, the guy grew up in grace and favor with God and with man. That was why even when he died, solution that living men could not provide, they still went and sought him. Even after the man Samuel died, Saul went to meet a Midian priest and said, please invoke a man for me from the dead. There's something I'm confused about. A solution living men could not provide. A dead man was brought back to life. Imagine, you get confused for family, you go to your papa grave, say, Daddy, you're not tired of this life. Show me, you tell me what I go do. Your father does not use the phone you use. He has no technological knowledge like you have now. But you are still seeking his counsel, even in the grave. Because there was something about him. He was ahead of his peers. God showed him favor. God showed him favor.